Alrighty then. Clear my throat. Get a swig of coffee. Coffee. Alrighty. What is going on, guys? Nick here with another video in the series of Vlad's Revenge in Total War Warhammer. We left off after we had taken Castle Tempelhof from Tempelhof, which we destroyed their faction with that. We did recruit another lord here in Luther, and my guys are healing up after the battle. So my next plan is... what is my next plan? Let's look at my announcements here. Of course, decisive victory. We had a foreigner, Stoneheart, right here. This guy is taking attrition. Good for him. That army is not going to do well here. Telebecklin, right there. Of course, we occupied Tempelhof, and that's about it. That is about it. Okay. Objectives. So, my long campaign victory objectives after I take a swig of coffee. Alright. So, you may see that these guys right here are checked. That is only because they have not entered the campaign just yet. But the following factions I have to kill before I win are the Empire, the Dwarves, and Britannia. And unfortunately, the Empire's... I'd have to say Britannia's probably the easiest one. The Empire is going to be busy mainly with the Warriors of Chaos, but we'll get to that later. And the Dwarves might be the hardest because they're going to be in ground that I can't occupy. So, for instance, I can't just go ahead and come up here and take one of these and occupy it. It doesn't work that way. There is a mod, however, that allows you to conquer anywhere, and that's the name of the mod is Conquer Anywhere. They have a few different mods for that, and for the life of me, I cannot remember the modder's name who did that. But you can find it on Steam Workshop, or whenever you go to your mod section, you click on Steam Workshop, you can just type in Conquer Anywhere, and essentially that you can conquer anywhere. But the only problem with the Dwarves is they can confederate. So they can confederate with these guys here. They can confederate with just any dwarven settlement, really, or faction. Because there's dwarves here, 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 and here. And then, of course, the main dwarves are right through here, along with the greenskins. But without further ado, after I fix my zooming problem here. What do I want to do today? So what I want to do today actually is I'm going to work on recruiting at least a Banshee, which needs Binding Circle, or a Vampire, which Vampire Crypts are going to take a little while to get because they are right here on tier 4. But binding, where are you at? Where are you? Right here. Binding Circle. Tier 4, which I'll be able to get in a few turns. Go ahead and recruit some Banshees. And my plan is, remember when I was talking about how there is a vampire colony over here? Somewhere? Right over here? I don't remember exactly, but I know it's around this little water dip in. And my plan is to take the Banshee all the way over there, so that way I can encounter that faction and start to be friends with them, kind of like Swordshofen, and eventually confederate with them. So that way I have regions over here, and I can start regions way over here and start taking over these lands here. That's my plan. So, without further ado, let us see what we can do. Zombies don't take a lot of upkeep. That's about 200 oddish. The Fellbats, I really don't like them for almost 100 upkeep a turn. I do need a few more spear skeletons, like this army here, which, let's see my garrison, not great at all. I could go ahead and take out Swartzhoffen, but I don't want to incur that diplomatic penalty for that. So eventually, no confederation option at all. I don't remember if that comes at a later date. It might. Well, they rejected that. Let's try a little military access. And they rejected that. So maybe a few more turns. Could have sworn there should be confederation. I think it only happens once they get, once they like you enough. I'm not quite sure. We'll see. We'll see how that plays out. Oof. Coffee's a little bit too sweet. Let us see. Let's merge these guys together. Boom. And let's destroy you. And in his place, let's go ahead and recruit one. Where do I want to go from here? Who do I want to piss off? Because I need more land. And like I've already stated, I can't just come up here and start taking land from the dwarves, because it don't work that way. I could attack Swartzhoffen, but that's not going to help me in the long run. Well, it might help me in the long run. There's just not a single playthrough that they've actually done anything when they were my allies. They just mainly stay right here and do absolutely nothing. They just build up their forces, and that's about it. So not a lot happening, those guys. Maybe I could start taking Ostermark. They hold 2 settlements at the moment, which one is Essen, and the other one's some, I can't remember their capital right up here. And then maybe swing into Talabeclan and then start attacking the Empire, or go straight for Stirland or Averlin. Decisions. Let's see. They're actually improving with us at the moment. That is quite surprising. This is quite a decent sized army for Talabeclan, but I'm assuming they're about to attack Essen, if I had to guess. What is their mood towards them? Not very good, as you can tell. Deteriorating quite a bit. I don't want to be that bold and go up there and attack Talabeclan. That would not bode well for me. So, what we shall do is we will go after Eschen after all. In the next couple turns, actually. I will leave you here. And end our turn. I guess I'll take Vlad up to Essen. Oh, well, Talabeclan just took Essen. Never mind. The migration. A great migration comes to our borders, demanding shelter from large threats abroad. Do we let them cross into our territory or turn them away? The options are be gone and do nothing, which does nothing, or welcome plus or minus 10% recruitment cost, which I don't really need at the moment. 15 plus 15 growth and minus 3 public order. Let's welcome them. We'll take the growth. And I'm actually gonna upgrade Tempelhof first. Got about 3 grand coming in. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I don't have binding. I should probably do that. Let's go ahead and upgrade you, get 1,000. Upgrade you and get 150. And... it's going to be a while before I can get either of these because I need Vampire Crypts, and that's tier 4, so... these guys are also... no, actually, I take that back. Let's take a look here. It is tier 3, so I will upgrade Eschen first. because I can go ahead and get that ancient armory soon. Yeah, I'll probably put the ancient armory right here. Once Eshin finishes upgrading, I'll destroy this and put the ancient armory there to save that building slot, because I won't get another building slot until tier 4, and then my final one in tier 5, so that's not going to help me out too much at the moment with 150, or excuse me, 100, even though it's 1 public order per turn. So I will just leave that as is at the moment. I will pop these 4 guys into this army here. Oops. Let's take out the zombies and then pop in those guys. Could I do that? Yes, I can. Oh, no, I can't. No, I can't. Take out you. There we go. And you go back to the fort. And we'll move in closer. Dang it, they have a lot of pistoliers. That is gonna hurt. Free Company Militia? I'm not familiar with you. Vanguard deployment. Interesting. So, since I put this off last turn, or last episode, let's go ahead and start off with that and go ahead and take care of this quest, because that is some of the feedback that I've been getting, is not enough action going on. So let's remedy that this turn, or this episode rather. Upkeep and weapon strength. Ooh, let's do that. And end the turn, and we'll do that quest battle. Going forward, that first episode I wanted to do at least an hour long, just to introduce a lot of the mechanics in this game, and to introduce those new players who are not familiar with Warhammer, to introduce them to Warhammer. Going forward, the episodes, I'm going to shoot for about 25 to maybe even 40 minutes an episode, just depending on what exactly is going on in this episode. But without further ado, let's go ahead and fight this battle. So this shouldn't be too difficult, mainly because they only have 2 stacks of units, and we have double that. So our Blood Knights will attack their cavalry, and everybody else is pretty much going to attack. I could have sworn there was audio to this, but I guess not. The only disadvantage to being in the marshes is the fact that you have a movement issue in the water. You're actually slower in the marshes than you are on land. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably have my cavalry start over here and then flank around. I'll have half my forces here and then half my forces here to just slowly close in on them. That's why Vlad's Vanguard deployment is so important. So let's move. Oh, can't do that. Put you there. And you there. Let's do 1 unit of spears outside each flank to protect against cavalry, just in case. So this will be my first unit, my first group, actually. And then this will be my second group. I do need 1 more unit of spears. Actually, no I don't. No I don't. I take that back. Put you there. And you there. Okay, let's go. Do that. And do that. And then I'm just gonna kind of have you guys chill there for a second. Because if I start... Actually, there you have is right there. So let's bring you guys around. Let's go... Oop, nope, that's too far in. Go there, go there, go there. Wow, you're already being attacked. That's cool. Let's go ahead and flank there. Have these two units go after their archers. This unit after their handgunners. These two units come in here, there. These two go into the backs here. You help there, and you come here. No, I want you to come around. Nope, didn't mean to do that. I meant for you to come that way. No, I said this way. There we go. Okay. Dang. Vlad is just tearing this guy a new one. Do that, do that. Put a hex on you. What is this? What is this? Oh, nice. Very nice. I didn't mean for all three of you to get stuck right here. Come on. Come on. Run around. Oh, that is just unlucky. Let's have you guys crash on in. Give those guys a hand. You, let's go ahead and heal up. Keep you alive. These guys are doing all right. I'm gonna try to zoom in as much as possible for these, just so that we can see some of the battle, as opposed to me just flying the camera around everywhere, any which way. Nice. They broke. Crash into the backs of them. Vlad's still after him. These units. Oh, and got him. Let's come down here. You. I can't heal you up again. You've already used all your magic. Who's... Okay, I was about to say. Who is still unbroken? Ooh, yeah. Let's see what we got. Minus 312 losses. Not too terribly bad. Vlad with only 1 kill, but that's okay because that was the general. And nobody looks like got higher than 34 kills. It's not terrible. But good lord, the cavalry got 112 kills. That's okay. The skeletons are very, very... I don't want to say useless, but they kind of are. They're very expendable. Even more so than the zombies. And I got my necromancer for a reward and the gold sigil sword, which I will give to Vlad, because this game is also like a role-playing game. So under the details tab, you do have your talisman, your weapon, armor, enhanced item, arcane item, all of your banners that give extra bonuses, and then any kind of info as far as his location, his type, and the upkeep of his army, and then his traits, of course. So, gold sigil sword. And anything you change takes at least 1 turn. So this corpse thief is actually going to come in handy quite a bit because it does have a post-battle chance of stealing a magic item plus 8%. Oh, the necromancer upgraded. It's like, what the heck? No. We'll use him more for battle support. So Vlad doesn't have any mounts whatsoever, but the necromancer has the nightmare, which is just a horse, corpse cart, the corpse cart bellfire, and the corpse cart unholy lodestone, which each one has their own unique abilities. but we'll get to those at a later date whenever we can actually unlock one. And I want to say that's all I can do at the moment. Ooh. Actually, instead of doing the vampire, I'll actually have the necromancer go all the way over here to introduce himself to the vampires. That'll probably be a little bit easier than waiting until the vampires to be unlocked. Or not the vampires, excuse me, the banshees. That's all I can do this turn, however. So let's move here to give me an extra replenishment bonus and end the turn. Fresh corpses. What? That sounds like such a good thing. But plus 50% to raise the dead cost. Good lord. Let's not have to do that for the next couple turns. And just an FYI, any of those kind of like random event type things that you just saw will be found up here. Any kind of turn-based, anything of that nature, which migration is on for one more turn. And I guess it's not up there, actually. I fibbed. But that obedience to vampires is pretty nice. So where do I want to go from here? See, they've already started building up another army, and I guarantee you they're not going to do much. They're deteriorating with me, so I will actually go ahead and attack Eschen. That'll probably be what I do. Ooh. See, without having any vampire corruption over here, none whatsoever, I will take attrition. But the good thing is, if I go in here and attack and lay siege, I will not take attrition. But I will go ahead and declare war. See, no attrition taken. Since there's an overwhelming odds that I will win this, I will go ahead and auto-resolve. Only lost 26. Figured. And we'll take that. Just occupy it. He gained another level. I can unlock another regiment of renown, and my necromancer gained another level. Nice. Let's see. That's going to come in handy because at some point, whenever every faction is recruiting any kind of heroes, they will butcher an army and or lord. I don't even want to tell you how many lords I've lost to assassination attempts. You can eventually anyway, you can eventually reuse them, but if a unit is successful in assassinating one of your lords, there is a turn-based time limit for them to recover from their wounds. So, quest. I get to go take Ostermark's. Uh-oh, the Bray herds are coming. Chaos corruption? Not a chance. We will safeguard. But we get to go try to take Ostermark's capital. So got the growth going. I could put enhanced walls on there. But what I think I'll do is just do some income. No. We'll do the Bellfire for now. So that way we can start doing osmosis and start corrupting these lands. And not this first one, but the second tier of that. And let's go ahead and do one more growth. Actually, no, let's not. 2 turns to another surplus. Yeah, let's do it anyway. That's okay. One more turn for Eschen. And let's go ahead and get some Banshees and Crypt Horrors. 5,000, that'll drop me down to 3. It's gonna push it, but we'll take it for now. Public order, definitely need that after just taking them, and the lack of corruption. One good thing about taking a settlement, especially that's not vampire corrupted yet, with vampire corruption, is now I can travel anywhere within my borders of this settlement here and not take attrition. But as soon as I go outside of the border, I will take attrition. So I will slowly head up there to take Betchevin, I believe that's how you say that. Don't quote me on that. So let's end the turn. Schwarzhafen. Oh, break my non-aggression pack. I don't think so, not yet. Especially not for 300 gold. Get out of here. But I don't wanna. I don't want to be at war with the Red Eye faction because it's not going to help me in the long run, or even in the short term. It's not going to help me. That's kind of a lame. Oh, they've taken up here, but they like me. I don't think that that's going to be a very fruitful endeavor there to start attacking them. So for the time being, I'm not going to do it. Could get wine. Growth. Build up my wine production and help with my public order, but I don't really need any public order help at the moment over here. Nor there. It's going up by 2% because of military presence. And it's trending towards 66%. I think what I'll do is I'll move this army up into here. So that way I can continue to at least right here. So that way maybe in the next turn I can just barely get to there. But I have no idea what kind of army they have waiting for me. So that might not be the wisest of decisions. Looking at their garrison, which is rather large. I have my necromancer continuing on. So that way I can spy on the Empire at the same time. And hopefully... Nice, and we got a Banshee. So what the Banshee can do is actually, well, do everything you'll see on the left-hand screen there on the banner. But also I can come over here and deploy him and increase the vampiric corruption. And also he has bonuses for deploying inside of your inside of your lands, and negative abilities for your opponent's lands. All right, let's move. Dang. Let's move you there. Waldenhof, maybe, but let's come up here and keep moving you. Really, Wizenlin. They marched through the Empire's lands and just came up here and taken Helmgard. So what I'll probably do, since it's getting close to the 30-minute mark, in the next couple of episodes, I might actually start an Empire campaign or a Greenskins campaign, just depending on if that's something you guys want to watch. But please let me know in the comments or even in a private message, what have you, if that's something that you're wanting to see. I think what I'll do is I'll have my Banshee come over here and scout their capital. Alright, come on, Banshee. Because they only have one guy over there, their general. But their vampiric corruption's going up plus 5%, which is awesome because they're in the same province as Essen. So the more vampiric corruption I have in one territory, or one city, the other ones in that region will continue to gain vampiric corruption. So I believe, let's see, what can I put here? Let's do that, the gibbet. So that way we can get some more money and some public order for this region. Help that get to 100% public order faster. If I can finish a thought, which it seems that I cannot. But since we're getting the 30-minute mark, I will go ahead and wrap up this video. Hope you guys are enjoying. Uh-oh, Karlberg just got raised. So maybe, just maybe, are the Lords of Chaos here yet? No. But there's a good chance that maybe Midland, or even one of the Bray herds went over there and raised it. But we'll go ahead and wrap up this video. And for the next episode, the goals are still going to stay the same. The plan is to get over here, make contact with the other vampire lords, if they're still alive by now. And hopefully my next mission here will go to take Ostermark's capital for the next episode. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you guys later.